So here we are going to discuss about how we work during and after the rescue operation, especially from the neighboring country or the next country. And here you can see first of all during the rescue time, when we get the information about the trafficking victims, then first of all we inform to the embassy, that is the government body. And after that, after talking with the embassy itself and the organization, we take the permission from the government, local government from there, and then we coordinate with like-minded organizations, likewise some NGOs or even law enforcement offices, yeah. And we, after getting all these things, we become ready for the rescue. And at the time of, that means after rescue, what we do is we find out different kinds of documents related to the victims. We need the documents, we make the profiles, and we even take the legal assistance as well from the judiciary, because sometimes what kind of victim is that, or maybe or may not be the victim. Sometimes we have to, like a legal assistant is necessary there. And after that, what we do is we start the repatriation process from here, yeah, and that is done through the embassy, because embassy is responsible once again here. And what we do is sometimes we need emergency shelter for the victim. We keep in the emergency shelter with the coordination with NGOs or other organizations. Sometimes some emergency shelters are built in the embassy as well in some cases, okay? And after keeping them in the emergency shelter, at the same time, what we can do is we can contact to the family, and maybe sometimes what happens is the repatriation is done after tracing out the homeland or the city or the village of the victim, and then we can repatriate the victim after the emergency shelter, after she is kept in the emergency shelter. In emergency shelter, what is done is, like our friends have already mentioned, some kind of assistance and safety is to be ensured for the victim, okay? And in some cases, even what we are doing, our organization KI Nepal is doing, like sometimes we repatriate from the emergency shelter, sometimes we take the victims, we own the victims to our safe house. We take them to our safe house, we give the psychosocial counseling, we give different kinds of leadership trainings, then after we provide some skill trainings as well, so that the victim can't feel like she is the victim, and she can be one of the good member of our society, and she can lead the society as well. So leadership training is also given there. And you can see here, after safe house, look at this is the victim. You can see we just make the profiles here, yeah, profile of the victim. The victim, you can see crying, and we give the psychosocial counseling. After counseling, she will go for the this skill training, okay? And after skill training, what we do is we repatriate to her house, and her house will be very beautiful because she is freed from such kind of activity, okay? And now, as we are practicing in our country, our organization is practicing, like this girl, after reintegrated in the family, she starts her business, okay? She will be a very happy girl, and she will lead the community, okay? Yes, she will lead the community. She will be the community leader, and she will work against human trafficking and against gender-based violence, so that her society will be free from human trafficking, okay? And the beautiful community will be made. Thank you so much. Any queries? I don't think so, because I have elaborated more.